guess what were some of the more significant highlights for you? Some of the more, just memorable things that you had done over those.
Going on tour, going state to state, going on tour around the world. Russell Simmons really loved me. He believed in me. That was significant for me. He was getting ready to make a Barbie doll out of me. I was going to have the first Barbie doll. But I would say, who effing world is this? And he was going to make a doll out of Run It, but he couldn't because Run would say, who effing house is this? But it was phenomenal coming out of the projects. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, making $3,500 a day. Really? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday back then? Coming out of the projects. The fame, just how it makes you feel in an art, and write on magazines, in the Beat magazine, and all those other magazines that was out. It was overwhelming. It was overwhelming.
That's crazy. Now, are there certain artists that are, that have expressed to you the inspiration of you being one of the earlier ones to be on the scene that, they later became, more famous or significant, but reached or spoke to you as far as like, I love what you did, it was an inspiration?
I'm gonna be very honest with you. You talking about hip hop, and no matter what, we need to love each other and be with each other. But I have 5 fingers, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I thank God for Salt. Salt never forgets. Salt. I love Salt and Pepper, but those are my girls. I love them. I love them. I'm great. Hey, ladies, I love you. I love you. But Salt will always tell me that. And I have to give a shout out to my girl, MC Light. MC Light, even when she does interviews now, people tell me, you didn't hear Light? She said she got her voice from you, and I was an inspiration. A lot of girls tell me that, but the significant names I can tell you is Light and it's Salt. But it is what it is. Love them all. I'm still Sparky D. It's 2017. They know where they got it from. So they heard it first on today. They know where they got it from. And I don't mean no harm by saying it. But a lot of men, a lot of groups, a lot of men. Big Daddy Kane always encouraged me. Always say, girl, you bad. MC Shan. All of them. Ice-T, that was my boy back then. Ice-T, I used to go sleep in his bed and he'd go to Venice Beach and be with Darlene, different things. Ice-T and, all of them. All the men really say, girl, you are bad. Even Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? Dwayne Wayne. Not even other rappers, but a lot of men from the field, they give me my props.
Nice. So, once you were on your own after the Playgirls on, you were writing
Yes.
your own raps, right?
Yes.
What would you say, like, you did it for several years. What would you say, like, you loved most about being an artist during that time?
The fans. I never forget I was in the bathroom. And I was young. And it was a 35-year-old back then. I was 18, 19. And this lady was 35 years old. And she literally had a picture in her wallet of me, crying. But she didn't know I was in another stall. And I'm like, she didn't know I was in the stall, but I hear her talking to her friends in the bathroom. I'm like, how in the world I'm going to get out of here? And she was like, oh, I got to see. And they had to call security because she was fainting that I was on the show. And then another time I was with Roxanne Shante, and we were in Philly, and people are just banging on the limos, the limousine. Oh, Sparky, just literally crying. Crying. So I love my fans. I love how they love me, and I love them back. So I would say the fans.
Nice. What's something that, many, many years from now, even, what do you hope that, as far as like a legacy that you leave behind that people will remember you for, based off your contributions and all the work that you've done?
I would say my ministry right now. I would say my ministry. How I give back to people, even in hip hop, how I uplift people, how I encourage people, how I always helping somebody else, pushing and telling them you could do it, you could do it, you could do it. Just being there for them when many of them call me even to this day and cry and weep, and I'm constantly pushing them. No matter what they have and no matter what they do, even promoters, They always call on me. When they want me to go to a party or a BET Awards or a show or something else because they need the spunk of Sparky D. But when you need them, they're never there for you. So, and then I'm a beast. I'm a beast. You know, when I pick up the microphone, I'm no joke. Then and now. And that kind of touched me. So you got me in tears. Ooh, Sparky D in tears.
I appreciate you sharing that. Now,